Only silver lining I can see about the wind is you can see that trees aren't flying around, you know? Hopefully, anyway.
Look at that dark forest. So my assumption is the fur's not here, but I'm gonna look. Gosh, freaking scared me. All right, this is Chris. Say hi.
How's it going?
He is on our group, Facebook, and I put a request out if someone wanted to come with me, because clearly I'm not doing this alone. So here we are. But I've known him for about 2 years. Some other stuff that we've done. Man, that wind is really gonna, it makes it hard to breathe even, jeez. It's really gonna mess this up, but oh well. All right, so help me look. Right on the ground, somewhere in here is a fur. At least it was. Like a deer hide. So right here, you see how that little stick is laying on this? And then see how it's crossed? And there's 3 of them right there. That's what they do. I thought it was going to be gone. It looks like it is. Oh. Little outcropping of rocks here. I'm gonna have to see if I have gloves in the truck. We're gonna go on the other side. Maybe it'll be better. I just want to make sure the fur's gone. It should have been right here. You see how this is scuffled up? That's from something, you know. It could be a bear or people, but it's from something. There's some really good things going on down there. Trees that are put into like a shelter basically with the quartz rock. Sit on top of it. It's pretty good. Looks like a linen up in a tree there. It's shredded. See that?
Yep.
I zoomed in on it. It's a towel or a shirt or something. Just see if you see anything on the ground. The flip-flop was here and I'm not seeing it anymore either. But those are something that they leave from all the stories that I've seen anyway. So that's actually weird. I think the flip-flop was right there against that. Which means they probably knew that we had seen it. Oh, there it is. First here. It got moved. But it's here. Okay. I'm gonna get gloves on. Alright. Gloves. So now we're collecting evidence. But don't worry, it's actually, what do you say, tit for tat? Because I brought a deer hide with me that I had from someone who was a hunter, and it's been in my garage and I don't know what to do with it, so this is gonna be a gifting video. The wind and the cold really sucks. So let's put that in there. Put this back where it belongs. Right there.
Oh, hi. Alright, so I'm gonna see if we have warmer clothes. Hopefully we do. So, we're hoping whatever got my attention, wanted my attention, is gonna do some more things. You know, broke a tree at me. I don't know if that was because it wanted attention. You know, it's curious, it wanted interaction, or if it was telling me to get the hell out. We don't know, but I know it wanted attention. So you're probably wondering why this jackass is out in the middle of the forest with a Santa hat on. Well, because I brought gifts. We have big deer hide, pumpkins that I don't know what to do with, and they're still fresh. Quartz rock apples. This quartz rock is interesting because it has lines on it, and so it wanted to be a crystal. You know, when the mineral was being deposited, it had a little chamber to grow, and at the atomic level is a crystal structure, and so it tries to build itself into a bigger crystal following that. And so we end up with all these lines because it didn't have enough room, you know, to actually form into a nice crystal. But anyway, it's a pretty nice piece of quartz that I dug up out of the ground. Not from this location, but I'm gonna bring it here, give it to them. You know, we'll come back and see if anything has changed. So, and I want to also say real quick, the wind's not messing this up too bad. There was another video out there, and the guy is saying what the whoops mean and what the tree knocks mean, and you don't know what they mean. You don't, so you can't say that. You know, he should change his video to say what he thinks they mean, what they might mean, because you say this is what the whoops mean. No, they don't. And I know what these tree knocks mean. No, you don't. So, you know, you should probably onward.
Why would this wouldn't have fallen in there?
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So more gets, as you get back in there, more and more is going on until, see, like right there, there's two sticks that are leaning against the tree.
Yeah.
So you'll see more and more in there until you'll find actual like builds, like an actual shelter type structure if you go far enough back. Now the snow is gone. I can't tell where it came from. I think it did come from there though. So probably just pushed it over in between those. This wagon is loud. It's definitely gonna get some curious creatures' attention. Yeah, look down there. There's one I haven't seen yet. See the sticks there? How they're put up like that?
Right by the road.
Yep. That's a good one. I didn't see that before yet. When you watch the video, you'll see I zoomed in on it. You can see better. Yeah, they start right at the road. Every now and then I like to stop, be still, listen, but the wind is just like a constant white noise. Oh well. All right, onward. I'm gonna put the wagon here for a minute. See, so they'll do things kind of as nonchalant as put a rock like that out here. And that's not impressive, and it's not evidence of any kind. So we focus on better things, but you know, you ask yourself, why is there a rock like that just sitting there? I'm gonna zoom in. I have a big glare on the screen. I can't really see right now very well what I'm filming. When you guys see it, I will have then seen it too. But right now, in the moment, I really can't see very much. So if there's something awesome happening and I'm not like staying on it, that's why. It's cool that people are willing to come out here with me and check this out. He drove down from Pueblo, so from there to me in Colorado, that's you know, it could be a 2-hour drive if traffic's a little rough. So what I'd like to do is have another camera, so where I'm looking right now and having my face and everything looking, I'd have another camera in a different direction, kind of close to my body, hidden, that is actually filming. And I'll get to that point soon where I'll be able to do that. I'm gonna get the big brother camera of this one, which is the SX65. It's got an even better zoom, which is just outstanding. I'd imagine they like this area down here. Kind of comfortable in between two big boulders. But I don't see any sticks. Maybe they don't like it because someone could surprise them right there. See that in between the trees?
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah, somebody's down here with their shotgun. There's a couple shotgun shells.
Yeah, people shoot. It's not really, like I said, nobody really cares. It's Colorado. We're all high and shooting guns all the time. Yeah, if you wanted to shoot, you could. It'll get the attention of our friends, and then again, I brought gifts, so they know we're friends, you know. I don't want to drive them out of this area because here I am, some jackass, bringing my friends and cameras and guns up here, right? Well, hopefully they'll know. 9mm. Hopefully they will know, yep, that we're good. Nice. That's awesome. 18.
It's high cap.
Yeah, mine are 13, but they're 40, 45. That's good. I thought Obama changed their law where you can't even get those anymore.
They brought them back.
Oh, they brought it back. Nice. Thank you. Awesome.
15. That's 45.
Nice.
That's FN.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Got the suppressor.
So just them seeing that, because they're probably watching us somewhere right now, so just them seeing that we have guns is enough that they're not, in most cases anyway, you know, I'm not going to mess with you. But yeah, I don't want to scare them off. I am going to put a drone up in the air. Apparently it's going to piss off some people, and that's fine. But I'm also going to be gifting and doing everything as respectfully as I can. And hopefully that'll give them incentive to not leave the area, you know. And I'm not coming up here every day, so you know, I really don't think it's gonna drive them away. Besides, they're super smart, as we know. They're probably gonna be able to avoid a drone rather easily. But we'll find out. Not today, because it's too windy. And maybe I'll change my mind on that, but anyway, it's not happening today, so.
That sensation of that direction.
Feels like something is paralleling us ever since that big boulder back there, and it probably is. This wind is a nightmare, and to make it worse, I'm dragging this freaking thing through stuff like this. It's really bad. But all right, let's just get it over with. There's some tree stuff down there. Let's go check that out. I haven't seen this before. Yep, see right there? Oh yeah. This is all new. See how the grass is pushed down in spots? So do you see all these little ones? These little branches sitting on the big one? There's a couple little ones in between the ground, and then this, all this. I mean, just look at it. Look at this.
Where's that crossing?
What do you think of that?
It's always interesting. I wonder if it's a language or a marking or a code or...
Yeah, it's what everybody is wondering. And another interesting thing is that some people say, oh, you're another person jumping on the bandwagon of the Bigfoot stuff. You know, not just generally talking about me, but just in general. But the truth is, there was something like, what, 2 billion people in 1900 on Earth, and now there's 8. So yeah, you have that many more people. Yeah, you're gonna have more reports and more weird things happening. And then we're also in a society today where we're not so much shunned and mocked, you know, for sharing our beliefs or things that have happened. So people are feeling a little bit better to speak out. And there you go. Now you're gonna have a lot more reports, and we do. Man, I've never been over here. There's another good one that's bent down. This is a good example because we have a really high wind right now, and I don't see a bunch of trees flying around everywhere. This is the most wind I've ever had of, you know, being in this forest. Actually, at the gas station, it was so windy because, you know, it's more open down there. It was really hard to breathe. My door almost flew open and hit the bricks. Well, it did fly open, but I caught it. So that's something else that they're doing, is pushing these things over to like show their strength, I guess.
It's fresh. That's fresh.
Oh man.
You know what would be really awesome if we went back to the wagon?
Uh-huh.
And something was missing.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, that could definitely happen because I know, you know, I know what I know at this point. I'm not gonna say that I'd be super surprised, but
They're almost like smart children.
be super freaked out. He was behind me as I'm walking. We were actually going to get rid of that wagon. We were going to give it to someone, and I told the wife, no, I wanted to keep it. We could just leave the whole kit and caboodle here. All right, 2 apples, deer hide. Looks like it's all there. Yeah, quartz rock, pumpkin, it's there. Cool. Trek on a little bit up here. I'm probably not going to record as I'm pulling this because you can't hear a damn thing. No. So, yeah. Make it worse. It's icy. Like really icy. There's something else they do. They lay them on the side of a trail like that. So my thought on that is that they're putting stuff down to keep you there. To say subconsciously, you know, you don't want to go
off the trail.
Yeah. And then they also put the big ones across the trail. It's weird. So then they also put them across the trail, like that tree down there, just to say, you know, don't come here at all. So right back there is where I was digging. So this is exactly where my first encounter was, right in here. Some of the holes aren't covered, really great guys, because I wanted to get the hell out of there. So So sorry about that. I'll bring a shovel up and fill them back in. But I think this is a good spot to put gifts because this is where I was taking from the earth, right? This is where I was taking rocks. Yeah.
I like that pine tree.
Right? Actually, go look at it. That's the first one we looked at. Look at what's going on there. There's other ones weaved in it.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to build a little...
They were telling me not to go there.
Almost like a bivouac.
Really? Interesting. I like this guy's ideas. Haven't heard that before.
Well,
that's good.
It's like it's turned into a little bivouac right there.
Huh.
And yeah, it just reminds me of something I would have built as a kid.
Yeah,
That's
good.
It's really covered from here, but when you stand back a little ways and look at it from an angle, it really looks, even the grass. You get close and it's back to camouflage. That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a like teepee type thing just down the hill there. And that's where, when we saw that, Brody said this is a habitat area. He's like, kind of just cautiously, be cautious in this area or whatever.
I'm just wondering if you want to put the rock in that.
Sure.
So that it's in there, it's a rock.
All right.
Anybody that comes around over here, it's a rock.
Well, where are we gonna do the pumpkins and stuff?
We should do that a little farther in.
All right.
Where? Don't leave your side. Although I'm not sensing anything at the moment anymore, so. Ever since I kind of pulled out the guns, it seems to have quieted down. Which is weird. Again, maybe not.
You're really tuned into this. I'm probably not. I'm super curious and like a go-getter, but
Remember how I told you I have that sixth? I just know things. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's places, sometimes it's...
That's good to have you out here then.
So, like I said, that's why I'm not so afraid to go out, because it's really quiet all the time. Really quiet.
So I'm moving
Scary quiet.
the camera out to my sides and behind me where I'm not looking. Can you whistle?
Maybe. What kind of whistle you want?
It's a gunshot. Here, let's respond to that gunshot, shall we?
Let me put in my ears if we're gonna do that. My ears have gotten so bad I don't want to.
Someone's shooting. Just to let them know we're here.
Good to go. I'm going to fire this for the first time.
In the ground. No, don't. Nice.
That's got some bang to it.
Yeah, I could feel it all through my clothes.
Huh?
I could feel it all in my clothes.
Yeah, for a 9, that's got some...
Yeah. You know, some of the police carry 9s now.
Yeah.
Which is incredible to me. I don't know. They've
Well,
never done that before.
It's a high cap 9, so...
Yeah.
It's going to be my competition pistol if I ever get back into competing.
Alright guys, that got everybody's attention.
That got quiet.
We only got the idea because we heard gunshots off in the distance. So you can just start typing your nasty comments now. Huh! Now someone is shooting over there. Oh, it's Dame. Should we respond back? We're only shooting in the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Just telling the audience, who's half of them are probably pissed off at me right now. Again, we're gifting.
Smell of ammonia.
I love that smell. All right, let's get our gifts out now. Now that we've scared everything away. Not really though, because these things are huge and powerful and smart and curious. Hopefully they're not mad at me. And I'm not your normal Sasquatcher, okay? I don't follow the rules, quote unquote. And I'm not going to. Hopefully I'll get results. I already have been getting results, so whatever. So like right now I'm filming to the side, but I'm walking forward and looking forward. All right, pumpkin. So shooting the gun's kind of messed up the good vibe of this, but hopefully they'll still be able to take the gifts and not think that it's some kind of trick. And hey, if they can read your mind, then they know it's not a trick. It's all good intentions. Gifts for you. Sorry about the gunshots. We were responding to somebody else who was shooting. Wasn't meant to be aimed at you guys. Have a pumpkin. It's a good pumpkin, it's fresh. It's actually from my own garden. Alright, so I'm walking up. Camera's behind me. Should be at a place where nobody can see it if someone happens to walk through here. Now the deer hide in the rock. So how about the deer hide in the rock in there? Right?
Yeah.
You wanted to put the rock there, might as well just put both. More gifts. Hope you guys take them. Oh man. My wagon will be easier to pull now.
Yeah, it lost about 20 pounds.
Yeah. Where should we put the other pumpkin and the apples?
Everything I feel is that way. I mean, everything. Except for when we were on the other side of the road and it was that way. But that one was way that way. This one.
Interesting.
I think the gunshots, they're not near as close as they were. I would go, alright, can you see that ridge line over there?
Yeah.
Right through the trees?
Yeah.
Right over there. That's the only thing I can... If I look any other direction, I'm okay, but I look right through those trees and it's like they're looking right through the trees back at us. Right there.
Gifts, you guys!
So...
Gifts! Friends!
I think you'd be surprised. I bet you they can hear us talking just like this. Even with the wind. And especially with the wind, because the wind's going to carry it that way.
And they probably know that our gunshots were in response to someone else's gunshots. I think, anyway.
So.
Call me crazy. Call me whatever you want. Don't care. Alright.
I enjoy that feeling.
Yeah?
It's been a while.
I don't, but I'm learning to, I guess, accept it. I don't know.
I'm working in a super haunted restaurant.
Oh.
That taught me to channel it a lot better.
Interesting. You want to grab the apples?
So, yeah. Yeah, there was this crazy restaurant I worked at in Pueblo that just... It had at least 4 different ghosts.
I believe it. I wouldn't have
And a poltergeist.
2 months ago, but I do now. Gifting with gunshots. Never a dull moment. I don't really know where I'm taking this pumpkin. I'm just walking, not thinking about it. We got some crystals from right here. Actual full terminated crystals. Well, you want to go down in there? Sure. And see some more crazy things?
Sure.
You're feeling okay?
Yeah.
I never am feeling okay, but I'm also traumatized, so whatever. There's an orange feather.
I'll let you know when the alarm bells go off.
Oh, don't. I'll just freak out.
Now we're good. Just from the way it feels as we push, they're pushing that way. So.
Yeah, it's interesting you say it, because Chris has never watched any YouTube videos. He doesn't know anything about this. But he's saying things that I know that they do. Like as we walk, he feels like they're getting further, but keeping the same type of distance. And
Just like when they were pacing us up the ridge. Like I said, when the guns came out, it's when they went farther away.
very interesting.
So.
Here, I'll put this here. I like these pumpkins with character. So what I want to do then, I think, is get to an area where I can see the trees on the other side, like I just did up there, and you said you thought they were over there. That's what I want to do. Kind of like this. I'm gonna have to change the battery in a minute. Filming with the camera behind me. Hope I'm making at least doing a decent job holding the camera, so I'm not looking. Excuse me, it's cold out here. Oh, there's the build. Here, check that out. We haven't closely examined this. Let's go do that.
Yeah, so put the apples in there.
Yeah, good idea. It's a structure. Well, you'll see. How about that? I'll just see. I'm gonna not talk as much for a little bit because the wind has calmed down, so maybe we can actually hear something. Yeah, so you see these, yeah, as I keep talking.